love it. So here's how you make it. I've got all this delicious dried fruit, so you get it all into a bowl, and then we marinate it with a little bit of rum. Oh, it's Christmas time, we're allowed to do that. And we've got some spices, so a little bit of nutmeg, some star anise, and a little bit of cinnamon. Okay, so what we do first of all is we get some currants. I'm going to throw those guys in. What I'm going to do here is chop some prunes, and I've got some sultanas as well. I'm just going to chop up those prunes. I don't want to cut them too fine. I like the fruit nice and chunky. Nothing better than that. And I'm going to scoop up those sultanas and the prunes and pop those back into my bowl. And then you want to incorporate a little bit of orange and lemon zest. Oh, that beautiful smell of the orange and the lemon. I've got a little nutmeg here and a little grater. So I'm going to go ahead and grate about a teaspoon or so of that nutmeg. A bit of ground clove. And some beautiful fresh cinnamon. Okay, you get all of those ingredients in there together. I'm going to add my rum. When you come back, it's going to look like this. Butter, add that together. Have your mixture ready. It's ready to go. The only last decision that you have to make is what you're going to cook it in. What I'm going to, the lid just clicks on, but you can still pick it up from the top, which means it's easy to get it in and out of the actual pot of boiling water. So it's a little bit harder to pop them off, but that's for good reason. Okay, so what I do is I line the top and the basin with a little bit of butter, and I get my mixture. Then you take your lid and just click it on top, give it a twist, and then over here into my pot, and you'll see what I've got is just an inverted bowl, which is just going to stand this up off the base of the dish. And I've got some boiling water over here, and then go ahead and pour your water over the side. You get it to a gentle simmer. You don't want it to boil, okay, because then it's too intensive a heat. It's going to change once you put the lid on. So, truthfully, you're going to listen for that simmer, and it's going to be in there for about an hour and a half. It might take up to 2 hours, so an hour and a half to 2 hours, depending on how hot you've got your water. Mine's been in for about an hour and a half now, so I'm going to turn it off, remove the lid, lift that up from the top, bring it on over. The moment of truth. It's a really easy flip. Like that. Remove your pudding basin. Oh, and you've got this delicious Christmas pudding. Now, the last thing, and this is totally at your discretion, you don't have to do it, but a lot of people love to do it, is to flambe it at the table. Looks fantastic. Such a beautiful way to serve it. And then you can go ahead